Hey, Saggy baby. You must be doing a good job. Cause, oh, but the shade. You got narcissists being shady with you. You could even have someone, Virgo in reverse, they going through judgment, or they judging you in a negative way because it's something they don't know. Mind, body, and soul is in reverse. It's a no for this Virgo anyway. It's a no for whatever these people are trying to judge you for, or these people are going through judgment. A lack of self-awareness, unwilling to learn from karmic mistakes, self-doubt, indecisive. So it's a lot that these people don't know. If it's not a Virgo that's being shady with you at work, or someone that could have just lost their job at work, they probably repeatedly always losing their job. They have been talking, or some people have been talking in their feelings with this crab energy secretly. Yes, they in regret. Yes, they feel stagnant. Yes, they focus on the negative. Yes, they self-absorbent. Yes, they depressed. And these bitches are bored, frustrated, because you are looking like a goddamn trophy. And they wanted to pop the question or ask you a question, or they wish they could talk to you now so they could get in the energy. But they were shady. Somebody could even pop the question about you and they was being shady about it. But either way, this was being shady, whoever they popped the question to, even if it was you. It was shady. This is how they looked at it. To me, they want to look at you like a little trophy to make themselves look good. They want to look at you like a trophy so they can impress some people that don't give a shit about them with this simp card. They want to have reckless sex. But you have responsibilities. Or this person been burdened with responsibilities, and they have. You have been taking care of your own things. You have your own problems. You have your own struggles. This person took you for granted. That's why they going through judgment in reverse. Too focused on negative shit, self-absorbent. Too focused on wanting to have sex. Maybe that was the question. They popped the question to someone to go have reckless sex, and somebody was being shady. This person have been in a long-term relationship or married. This could be a Pisces. This could be a great aunt or uncle or someone, but they're married, right? Could be your sister or brother, but they burdened. They feeling stagnant. And them hoes are going through judgment in reverse. It's something they don't know. But they have been trying to do something. These people have been not appreciating you, taking you for granted. Things have been delayed. There's been problems in their marriage. So they over there trauma bond, and they really don't like each other, or they purposely disrespect each other. They purposely cause problems in a relationship. That's what a trauma bond is. It's not like these things are just so happening so they can have a strong relationship and go through those things together. Now, they purposely putting cracks in their own foundation. That's why things are going through a downward spiral for this relationship, this marriage. All over reckless sex. Popping the question to people or to you, trying to be shady. Or for some of y'all, this person wants to plan to marry and have a good job and portray front like that online because they a simp. They worried about what people think to hurt your feelings. Just like you don't give a shit. They shouldn't be even trying to go out their way to hurt your feelings. So yes, you can feel it. But can you feel these trauma bonds? I can feel it. You can feel these people going in a downward spiral. Ooh, because of their reckless sex. And they tried to be shady or pop the question to the wrong motherfucker. These are people that were shady towards you. Even at your job, your neighbors, they could be your friend now, but they don't stand for shit. Moving in ill will. Two weak ass, we got a weak lion. I had two weak ass lions, that's why. Two weak ass lions. They can't do shit. One heart chakra is closed and this one can't do shit. So these people feeling burdened. They going through judgment. They don't want to have the family get-togethers, the parties or the birthday parties because they all are embarrassed of their fucking selves. See, at first it was okay to live with their lies that they was telling people about why you wasn't coming around or why you don't talk to your mother or your sister or your siblings no more or why you haven't talked to your auntie or anything of this nature. It was easier for them to live in their lives, and now they can't live in those lies. It's a no. They're not getting recognized for shit. And they can't do shit about it. Don't have to be. This could just be marriages that are going in a downward spiral. This could be co-dependent people or what you call it? Common law marriage. People moving in ill will. They at a disadvantage because they too stupid. But they folding on their beliefs. Now what are we going to do? Huh? Looking stupid. Very shallow. For some of y'all, this person wouldn't even have these ideas or this mind frame if they didn't steal it from other people. These couples wouldn't even thought to get their own land and to grow things or do nothing if they didn't steal the idea from someone else, you know. Put a lake in their yard or rent out a home or do things, parties and stuff together if they wasn't watching other people do it. Because deep down inside, these people have no morals and no character. How can they have morals and character if they too shady, shallow? And the reason is you. I'm not a perfect person. I don't know the words she say, but I didn't mean to do all those things to you. Something before I go. I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. I found a reason to do new, something like that, to start new. And the reason is you. And the reason is you. And the reason is you. So this person wants to start something new. And yeah, you was using your psychic abilities, but this little guy thought it would be a good idea to pop the question to someone they was having restless sex with, and things went all down spiral because that bitch was shady. And you knew with your spiritual gifts that they was trying to get married, or they was married, or in a common law bullshit relationship. And that's why time ran out. For some of y'all didn't even care if this person was married, because you knew they was just a shitty person. Nobody would want to marry this joker. You loving you. You're moving on. Now your auntie or uncle or this married couple, they could have a Scorpio son that's been quiet. Yes. He better shut up. Can't say shit. Yes. They're moving on and they're accepting help. He said, before I go, let me just say one thing before I go. I just want you to know I found the reason. He's standing up for himself at a significant time. To change who I used to be. To start over he say something new. And the reason is you. So you the reason why this person's heart chakra has been activated. They could be keeping it to themselves, but Scorpio, Taurus, it's a yes. But whatever they thought they was gonna be doing, they thought it was a yes to send somebody a proposal to make you mad. And then they ran across some shit like this. They came across a toxic empath, an enabler. Someone that would let them sell dope out their house. Someone that would not care if they was consistent with a job or paying bills or coming home or wanting to hang out or always finding shit in their phone and on dating apps, and they were narcissists. That's what they left you hanging for. Left you on red, didn't give you closure, or they stay out of contact with you for this shit. They can go use their intuition. Remember, they thought it was a good idea to go snake somebody else and leave you hanging. But that shit got put to rest. Whoever they was talking to, prosperity and growth with the relationship, that's what they went and did. While you stayed in your lane. And when you stayed in your fucking lane, it made this motherfucker start losing sleep. Like, hold on now. This motherfucker feel like they free since I've been gone. Or if your auntie is married, whatever the communication is with this Gemini, they can't do shit. So whatever solution they trying to find, they can't. Tell your uncle if he stole or helped her steal money or helped them do anything, because their marriage is going down in a spiral. That means that they can't do shit about it. Taking control. So that's what this person called themselves doing, taking control. And they felt like nothing was going to stop them. They was really just repeating a cycle. But I guess they just want to marry. Because if he say, and the reason is you. So it's a reason for everything. But this person should change because they want to. Not because you had to put your foot in their ass. So you kind of made this person better for the next motherfucker. But in reality you didn't. Because this person don't get that they need to improve themselves for themselves and not for anyone else. Because if you get with them, they gonna go back to their nasty ass ways. That's why we got cycle here. So even if this person wanted to marry you, it would have been shady because they need to fix themselves. So tired of this water sign. Someone in their feelings. If it's not a water sign, Scorpios, Cancer, Pisces. You don't want that pressure on you. You know how when you meet someone and they liking you too much and you first met them, and it's not that you don't like them back. Psychologically, it's because you know this person don't know you, and you know that you haven't had a chance to let them see all of you to even say if they like you. You know it might be some things about you that they don't like, and it's just common sense for you to think like that. So this person was moving too fast. They was moving too fast with the other people, and now they looking back and it's things they don't like. But it's not that you don't, or you're not going to be with someone that do things you don't like. It wasn't enough for them to build a bond and not a trauma bond. They hadn't gone through shit to have to put up with someone's shit. These people haven't proved, or this person couldn't prove that they was worthy going through shit with them. You know, people make mistakes, you know. Flat tire, you understand if you're a man. You might want to do that more for a woman you know that's independent, not a bitch you know that always got a flat tire, or she never cares about inspection or insurance on her car in the first fucking place. You know, you might be more willing because you know the person that do care about that, at least it's gonna be some progress, and it's not gonna be a waste of time. So yeah, let's see what cycle going down spiral with this water going down the toilet. This toilet water. What about the toilet water? Toilet water got a gold digger. If this gold digger not in their feelings, they was shady. They want to defeat you or be shady with a gold digger. Try again. They was already losing, friend. They haven't broke up. This came in reverse, but they had a breakup or a divorce. Good for you. Because this water sign decided to heal, or that was the challenge. Yeah, they in a commitment with the gold digger. Or they proposed to a gold digger. Because they didn't listen to their intuition. The red flags came back and bit that ass. How can you not know you with a gold digger? Gold diggers are really... I'm sorry, y'all, but gold diggers, I don't know if it's because I'm psychic, but gold diggers and Jezebels are pretty easy to sense. Because they don't fuck around. They don't waste their time. Unless they broke and really need it. Like, say, because my mama's a gold digger, y'all. My mom's a Jezebel, believe me. And my oldest sister. They both Jezebels and gold diggers. I think my middle sister's just a Jezebel. But, I mean, they don't waste their time with no man. They sex is not lovey-dovey at all. They don't give a fuck about that. They having sex with you to prove a point. They having sex with you because they gonna ask you for shit later. I never just seen my mama ever give a fuck about a man or caress a man or I miss a man. I never heard her say, ooh, he's just so... I mean, it was lustful. I never heard her show any... Even my oldest sister, she won't even admit she even like her husband. Because she don't. They're not hard to... Like, my grandma wasn't a Jezebel. She was a gold digger. Don't get it twisted. She was an Aries. Aries are known to be, like, kind of gold diggers. I'm sorry, but... I never really seen her miss my grandpa, or which she talked shit, but long as she got what she wanted, and she used to say that she didn't give a damn what them other women got. They got what was left. She wasn't a Jezebel, she was a gold digger. How we got? She didn't try to like destroy her family. That's why I know my mom is a Jezebel. She destroy any woman that come around her. She'll fuck your man just to say she can, honey. Okay, it's not funny, but how can you not spot a gold digger or a Jezebel? I mean, they quite honest and blunt. Look at here, honey. Yeah, thought they was gonna have a baby. Or they tried to have a baby. I hope they did. Trap for the next 18 motherfucking years. Judgment in reverse. There we go. Upright. So they got in the they breaking up with a gold digger, or they gonna be. They trying to heal from a commitment. They didn't see the red flags, and then they left and went got somebody pregnant or tried to grow something with that, and then they started judging that person. They didn't like what was going on. Yeah, this person been dating, all right. Or they have a specific date, but this gold digger's a liar. Or they over there lying to a gold digger about taking them on a date. They could be lying, talking about they going to get married on a certain date. I used to have a homeboy like that. His girlfriend was so ugly. I'm not being funny, but she was. And she kept a nasty house. And she was mean to her kids. Like, they couldn't come out the room. That's when I stopped going over there. Because I didn't know that her kids wasn't coming out the room. Because that's when I was in my low vibration. We be over there smoking and drinking and shit. And her kids had to stay in the room just because I thought that was fucked up. So I stopped going around her. But yeah, Pittsburgh was his name, and man, this girl was ugly. Like, her nose covered her whole motherfucking face. Like, this bitch used to flirt with guys and be like, I had a dream about you last night. She was ugly. But either way, she was a narcissist. She fuck on anything. But either way, Pittsburgh that thought she was trying to marry him, and I thought they was getting married for real, because how was he? Because he was my homeboy. I met him on the cut. And then he got cool with my boyfriend. That's why we used to go chill with them. So I was like, the next day, I was like, I knew fucking well Pittsburgh didn't want to marry this woman. So I said, the next day, she had the wedding dress and all that shit. And they didn't get married the next day. And when I went over there, I whispered to Pittsburgh, I say, how you get out of that shit, man? These guys know what they doing. I feel like your person's trying to get out of trying to marry someone, or they couldn't get out of it. They never wanted to marry this person. They was lying about a specific date or day that they was going to get married. Yeah, at a distance. This person was lying to this gold digger, talking about that they didn't want to break up. Remember, that was going through reverse. But at a distance, they was trying to heal, and it was a challenge for this commitment, because they didn't like what was going on. They started judging this person that they thought they was going to grow with or have a baby with, or they was going to commit. But they kept saying that this person was a liar. It doesn't matter if they liars, because they both liars. I feel like your person was lying to this other dummy. And the challenge was you, babe. This person have a specific date. They want to give you something. This water sign want to give this fire something steamy. Look at him look at her trying to get her ass over there on that horse's ass and get up there, Sagittarius. You have to get down so they can get on it now. He couldn't climb up that ass. She couldn't get up there. You had to scoot down. Come on, get up there. Get on there, daddy. Get on, daddy. What about this commitment they was lying about? Because they really had a specific date, or they was dating a fire sign. Could have been another fire sign they was messing with. And that was their challenge. It could have been you, boo. They was lying. Because at a distance, so they lied about wanting to break up with you. They was lying about going through a breakup with their girl or with their dude. Because this fire sign, you was a challenge. And they let someone else get in the middle of this commitment because they was lying. What they was lying about, being pregnant. There you go, Spirit. So this person committed to someone off of being pregnant. Okay. So they wanted to get married, get pregnant, so they can, but they wasn't cautious. They didn't see the red flags, because to me, their motivation was to hurt you, that they wasn't focused on the red flags, that this bitch would lie about being pregnant, would lie about growing a business or having a business, would lie about getting some money in the future and never got it. This could have even been a long distance breakup. Come on, man. So they left you from a motherfucker that didn't even live. Let that resonate. So Sagittarius, be cautious if this person wants a commitment, because I don't think it's just these other men and women they'll let come between your relationship. It's just other people in their lives. Them not keeping a job, them not knowing how to budget money or do the right thing. That would be enough for you to leave this person alone anyway. So from a distance, they going through a breakup or trying to. Be cautious. But they still been traveling towards this narcissist that they think they got pregnant, that lied, going through judgment. So this person's being judged because they lied about being pregnant and they not. Or they have an abortion. Yeah, the house is upside down. They did not change partners. They did not break up with this person. They still going around this person that lied about being pregnant. Yep, they going through judgment because they still dealing with the girl. They going through judgment because they didn't watch the red flags. They wasn't cautious. They not even using condoms. They going through judgment because at a distance, this person had emotions and feelings for someone else while they was in a relationship, because this did come in reverse. Oof. Yeah. They was dating a bunch of these pets, or what they was on dates with. Yeah, I told you was a challenge. These other ones wasn't. Not only did they lie to this person about being pregnant, for some of y'all are starting a business, but they also lied about some money. What did we talk about? It ain't shit manifest with you. Maybe this person said that they was only dealing with you because they was using you for money. To an earth sign. Or some solid foundation they was trying to have. But over there spying on you. So this person told people that they was just using you, or told this other person that they wanted to use you. Or you was, why you don't use Sagittarius to see if they could give us some money. With they broke, busted, and disgusted. This person really just didn't want to move on. Something was communicated why this person hasn't changed residence or places with the air sign. If not communication, it's because of this pregnancy. So they getting judged because they lied about some kind of career or money. So you can have a man lying, saying that he's not making as much money as he really is, or about his side hustle. And then you can have a woman that tried to act like she had a business or something, or lie about a pregnancy, and it was all a lie. Ugh. Who has time for that? Y'all, it's almost time for me to go home. I hope y'all really do enjoy my videos. Okay? Like and subscribe, and let me know what's up in the description box or community board. You can set a $20 unlimited reading with me. Okay? We still gonna keep going a little more. And then I'll do another reading for you. I usually try to do 2, at least when I'm at work. But sometimes my co-workers, I don't mind. They be wanting to talk to me. And I need to talk to people in flesh instead of just on the phone. I need people to talk. I know I need to do that. That's why I don't mind. Okay, I'm kind. Let's pull some letters. So this woman going through judgment, both of them. One for lying about a baby, and one probably for lying about money, a side hustle, or what they doing at work. It's all, you already know. You got the psyche. They thought it would be a good idea to plan. Damn, Sagittarius, these people keep showing you how important you are. And it's in the pudding. It's not trying to blow your head up. Not validating you. But I mean, I did a members video about I see your true colors shining through. She say, so don't be afraid to let them show your true. Let them show you how much you're worth. You know, if you got something that people like, you're gonna attract money. You don't have to chase it. These people are chasing you to be nice to you, to hurt you, to have sex with you, to go all out their way. These people, this person is water sign, don't matter. And this man, this woman, but these pets. So we got PWM, people, places, and things, or phrases. They thought with the T, but now they over there sad. Whatever they thought they was gonna do to you, now they over there sad. With an ex that they still sleep with. And you are right. You. Could be safe. Or you could see. You have intuition. You could see over the jokes. Let this resonate. If you could think of a better word, you could see over what? J. Or you could see over this loser or the lies. Or this person keep on. Maybe they name started J or whatever. Or they keep on just lying. So now that they keep on lying, because of course they would have to keep on lying if any damn fool is up there with them after all this shit. They sad. Ugh, who wants a life they have to lie? When would this person ever feel like they grown? When you grown, you don't feel like you have to lie. Bitch, I'm grown. I'll take the consequence. They sad at their house, remember? Because you're right. You got this shit. These hoes are sick. With a baby. They sick over this lying ass bitch talking about she pregnant with a baby. Damn, that's so thirsty. Remember my cousins used to do that shit when they was younger to steal money from guys, telling that they need abortion money. They could even did that, but it's just the point. I've never say you pregnant. That's so old, outdated. Somebody's sick and tired. I'm sick and tired being sick and tired. If you got a problem with me, suck a dick and die. With his freaky ass. And he in jail, ludicrous. Break it down, hey. Break it down, break it for me. Y'all didn't listen. Now you got you in the club dancing your ass off. Yeah, he say something. I forgot. I ain't heard that song. So they tired of watching or washing, but they could be watching this bitch get mad. So they get sad in the house. Whatever you taught them, they sick about it. Or whatever you put out there about, I'm living my life like it's golden. Angie's song, rest in peace. Sagittarius. I think her birthday December the 8th. Whatever you taught them that you know this bitch ain't pregnant with that baby, or that ain't they baby, or you having another, this like the second, third love baby. Yeah, now they tired of watching whenever something go down that you told them or that they should have known better of. They get mad, or watching this person get mad because they know it's a yes that they was lying about this baby. That's probably why these people know behind closed doors it was all play. They going through judgment for playing with you. These motherfuckers want to build a whole foundation off hating you. My intuition just slapped me upside the head on that one, because it just made me realize that that's some stupid shit. And then this dumb bitch, it's like this person wanted to build a whole foundation to hurt you off of your energy. They was putting the work in off of wanting to hurt you, your energy, and this fucking energy, this other dumbass jumped on the bandwagon and then turned around and said, you know what, I'm going to even do some more hurtful shit to the collective without even your plans, with the dummy plans that wasn't dealing with you no more. I'm going to act like I'm going to tell them, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to try to get her pregnant. Or we gonna lie and tell people you pregnant. We married and now we having a baby. Who the fuck cares about that shit? I mean, it's not like we care about it, but who the fuck? We know how hard it is to get married and divorced and to have babies. Who the fuck would? So even if, to me, the only reason why this person probably lied and said they was pregnant is, of course, they wanted your person to stay, but they was free ski, and your person would probably eventually would have got them pregnant for some of y'all. This is probably how this person had their other kids, lying and saying they pregnant already, so these men can, maybe the man accidentally condom bust or something, and now she claiming she pregnant, but really she trying to get pregnant for this man. Set up. So your person trying to, at some point, my point is, they was working to fuck over you as a team, and then this bitch went overboard with it. She want to be judged. She going through judgment, feeling stupid. Well, let's give this hoe a reason to look stupid. Bitch, let me give you a reason to cry, hoe. I don't think I'm giving you a reason. Yeah, bitch, playing with you behind closed doors. Or behind the doors, it's a yes behind the doors. They play with this horse. This guy or girl. They could be watching your shit behind closed door. This female horse or this guy that's a horse. But either way, yeah, you. Me. They could have told somebody. Some guy or girl said, I share. So some guy or girl said, I share they body or toy. So somebody they had a baby with behind closed doors, they were sharing. They wanted to share you. This girl, I share toys. Ew, sounds so nasty. These people got a lot of time on their hands, team. And that's when they thought they had the balls to try to book or thought they knew some game that they was gonna play with you by the book. Or they tried to book a reading. So you probably did a reading, or they probably booked a reading on you, right? Tried to get a one-up on you. Oh, and they thought it would be funny. That's stupid. But I'm sure the reader didn't tell them that you was hard up for a wedding or oh, they wanted to beat you to it. They was talking like chickens. But the cycle has closed. Gotcha. So it's kind of like if this person had you thinking they want to marry you or that they was going to marry someone else regardless, the cycle closed for you where you didn't even care about this person no more. The contract with the twin flame soulmate was broken. So it's kind of like it wouldn't have mattered anymore. I don't think it mattered when the cycle wasn't broken. That's why I said them apples. Somebody popped the question. And they could see that it would have made you hot. But they love to run. So they would have popped the question to someone. They would have seen it would have made you hot. And they would have loved to have ran to me it in your face like ice cream. They would have been in love running to the table or whatever they put on the table. That's what they want to put out on the table. But through the window, in your view of this woman, whatever they had, whatever you had to put on the table through your window, your view of things, you're a woman or you're a real man. So it's like woman to woman. You a king or queen sitting on your throne. And you probably drink. Or they probably was sitting in the chair with a woman or woman to woman or a man and a woman or two women and a men, whatever, and they was drinking with a boy. And they need help. And they was pleased or liked. Oh, gotcha. So they was pleased or liked this woman because they liked the car. Or they needed a car. And the brother was like a dog that probably told him who to get with. They could have been talking or it was some shit. It was some dog shit. This brother is dog shit. Gave them some dog shit advice in this situation. So you probably knew that they brother wasn't shit when you first met him, whether it was recently or, you know, back in the day when you first met him. They probably don't even remember because this is just how much you didn't like that you knew that your person was getting ran by their brother or their sister, and now they gotta eat their motherfucking words. Yeah. You couldn't stand the brother or the sister when you first met the motherfucker. And then that motherfucker was still around and you couldn't believe your person was that stupid. Yeah, so now the brother gotta eat their words. Maybe this brother told them to treat you like dog shit. Who gives a fuck? So, I hope that really helped you, and I hope to do a reading later on and update you. And I'll see you later, Gator. Hope you become a member.